Now on Good Morning Northwest, execution failure. What will Idaho do now with the death row inmate it tried to put to death but couldn't?
Winds all day, showers tapering off. We're going to cool throughout the day as well, and we've got a peek at the weekend coming up.
And another deadline closes in for a government shutdown. What's at stake if Congress can't agree? You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. It is Thursday, February 9th. It's a leap day today. Let's leap on over to Mark Peterson for a look at our forecast here. Mark, some windy conditions waking up this morning.
We're going to see not only the winds today, but we're going to see them this afternoon. While this, again, wind advisory goes till 10 a.m., we see a high wind warning for areas of Clearwater, Idaho, the county, Orofino South, in around the LC Valley. So, yeah, winds are plenty. We take a look at the 4 things you need to know. The gusty winds, not only this morning, but again all day. Showers all day. Mixed showers for Friday. Could be rain or snow depending on timing and elevation. Into the weekend, light snow for Saturday, no real accumulations. Gusts in excess 30 miles an hour out in the West Plains, sustained at 17 miles an hour. Yesterday, we had wind gusts to 48 miles an hour. We're going to see that again today. These are your current conditions, and oh, by the way, just about your highs for the day. Low 50s along the I-90 corridor, getting through Liberty Lake, mid 40s for Coeur d'Alene. We will cool from here as we get through the day, and we'll see that later on this afternoon. We're going to see another run on moisture coming into the area middle of the day. More sustained light rain. We had that yesterday. Changing over to heavier mountain snows, expecting anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of snow into the mountains, crossing over into Montana. It's going to be hit and miss showers after that, and we'll see more light snow with the colder temperatures coming in for tonight and into Friday. But here's how things work. We're going to start to cool, and by 8 o'clock, we could be as cool as 42 degrees. We're going to see these temperatures into the mid-30s as you get into dinner time, and again, that overnight low of 29. So grab the jacket. Even though it's warm and windy, it's going to get windy and cooler for this afternoon as you head out of work and school.
All right, thanks, Mark. This morning, Idaho is trying to figure out what it will do with a convicted killer. The attempt to execute death row inmate Thomas Creech failed yesterday morning.
The 73-year-old was just minutes away from receiving lethal injection, but medical professionals failed to administer an IV 8 separate times. Let's get over to Sydney Charles at the Breaking Now desk with details on what those next steps could be following the failed execution. Sydney.
Natalie, the chemicals that were set aside for this execution are no longer usable. That includes the backup set the medical team prepared in case the first dose did not work. The Idaho Department of Corrections will now need to acquire more chemicals should they choose to pursue another execution, and that could take some time. Thomas Creech has been in prison since 1974 and was convicted for killing 5 people across 3 states, including 2 people from Lewiston. The state calling off the lethal injection 45 minutes into the procedure. During the failed execution, witnesses say Creech waved several times to his family and mouthed a message to them.
Could not hear what Mr. Creech said, but based on his lips moving, it looked like he said, "I'm sorry."
Creech's death warrant expired just a few minutes after the failed execution. And while there isn't an exact precedent on what to expect in this situation, the state says discussions will take place within the next few days. The state's Attorney General, Raul Labrador, released a statement saying, "Today is a sad day for the families of his victims and a continuation of the pain they have endured for almost 5 decades. Idaho Governor Brad Little also released a statement defending the medical staff, saying, quote, "The competent and qualified medical professionals present and IDOC officials were cautious and did the right thing in not moving forward with the execution." And back to what the next steps could be, the director of the IDOC says the state does not have the physical capabilities of using the recently legalized firing squad method of execution. He also says that that method would only be used if chemicals can't be acquired for lethal injection. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. In the case of the 4 murdered University of Idaho students, the trial of suspect Bryan Kohberger will not happen for at least another year. Kohberger is accused of killing Kaylee Consalves, Madison Mogen, Xander Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin in an off-campus home in November of 2022. Prosecutors proposing a trial in early March of 2025, but defense attorney Ann Taylor arguing she likely would not have enough time.
Not only do we have a huge volume of information, The way I get it is completely disorganized, and it's like if you wanted to play 52 card pickup with 100,000 decks of cards and throw them in the air, and I have to go figure out how to put them together. And by the way, the backs of every one of those cards look the same.
Taylor proposing a possible trial date in the summer of 2025 instead. Now, also discussed was the scheduling for a hearing regarding Kohberger's motion for a change of venue. Judge John Judge recommending a date in early May for hearing on that motion. Now, following that hearing, we'll expect a trial date to finally be set.
The Chelan County Sheriff's Office is searching for this woman, 37-year-old Adriana Nunez Gutierrez. Deputies say she was last seen at her house in Chelan February 15th. No one's heard from her since 2 the following morning. Anyone with tips is asked to call the Chelan County Sheriff's Office.
Time is running out for lawmakers on Capitol Hill to avoid a partial government shutdown. Without a deal, tomorrow's deadline impacts the Departments of Veteran Affairs and Agriculture. People with SNAP food stamp benefits and pregnant women or new moms enrolled in the WIC program still will receive their March payments. Veteran health care would not be affected either. Operations critical to public safety would continue during a shutdown, so employees like the USDA food inspectors, TSA workers, and air traffic controllers would stay on the job without pay.
I think it's pretty safe to say we all agree we need to avoid a government shutdown.
We made it so clear that we can't have the shutdown because it hurts so many people in so many different ways, even for a short period of time.
A second funding deadline next week includes the IRS potentially scaling back a number of its employees as tax filing season approaches its peak. It could also affect education, further complicating the messy process around the new FAFSA application because of worker furloughs.
A Spokane Valley 18-year-old just received a $2 million settlement from the Central Valley School District. Isaiah was a 14-year-old freshman when University High School assigned him a paraeducator. Within weeks, that 33-year-old woman who was supposed to help him got him hooked on drugs and engaged in a sexual relationship with him.
She would bring me snacks and bring me weed, like edibles, at school and pass them under the table. She brought me like a Xanax and passed me that under the table. She was grooming me at school. Like, she would always touch my leg, rubbing my thigh. And
his paraeducator was arrested and charged. Isaiah dropped out of school. The Central Valley School District recently settled with him, but that settlement cannot repair the harm caused. Isaiah told his story exclusively to me. You can watch my full report tonight on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock. It's now 6:07.
And let's check back in with Mark Peterson here for a look at our forecast today. Yeah, definitely a windy start to our day.
We have the wind, we have the warmth right now, more shower activity really into the middle of the day. We're going to see that taper off, but the winds, they are a-blowing. We're going to have a full check of your forecast coming up.
It's Money Makeover Week, and today we're breaking down some resources that can help you through tax season coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And a masked driver targets homeless people on the streets of Seattle. Coming up, what we know about multiple hit-and-run cases.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
I would have called yesterday, but
I could have called yesterday, but
I should have called yesterday, but
would've, could've, should've. We hear that a lot. Hi, I'm Jonathan, an insurance professional and manager here at Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. Sometimes people put off calling about life insurance. Before you know it, another year has passed. And when they do call, they say, I wish I'd called sooner. Don't regret what you didn't do yesterday. Call now and feel great about saying yes today. Call right now for free information on the 995 plan. Are you between age 50 and 85? You can get whole life insurance with options starting at just $9.95 a month.
do I have to answer health questions to get it?
There are no health questions. You cannot be turned down for any health reason, past or present.
How long does this policy last?
Our 995 plan is permanent protection.
Can my rate increase later?
Never. Once you're insured, your rate is locked in for life. You can get whole life insurance with options starting at just $9.95 a month. A quick phone call is your first easy step.
I'm glad I called today. I feel good knowing my options.
I'm relieved I called today. I got all my questions answered.
I'm thankful I called today. It was faster and easier than I imagined.
Have you thought about life insurance but put it off? Don't regret what you didn't do yesterday. Call now and feel great about saying yes today.
Call now and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Call 1-800-648-0629 now for your free information and your free gift. There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-648-0629. That's 1-800-648-0629. Call now.
He was a university high school freshman who needed extra attention, but the person hired to help him violated him instead. Where is that paraeducator now? How much did the school have to pay? And why wasn't this case enough to stop it from happening again? Watch tonight, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Save your greed!
It's now 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A Republican senator from Mississippi blocked quick passage of a bill that would have protected in vitro fertilization.
The legislation, co-sponsored by Washington Senator Maria Cantwell, is in response to Alabama Supreme Court using the Dobbs decision to declare embryos created through IVF as children. Democratic Senator Tammy Duckworth of Illinois requested to pass the bill by unanimous consent, meaning any one senator could block it from advancing. But Mississippi Republican Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith blocked the move. Several Republican senators have warned in the past week that they believe legislation on IVF should be left at the state level, not the federal level.
A cluster of wildfires continues to scorch the Texas Panhandle, one growing into one of the largest in state history. One person has died, an 83-year-old grandmother. Flames have blackened the landscape across a vast stretch of small towns and cattle ranches. The largest fire has expanded to nearly 1,300 square miles, jumping into parts of neighboring Oklahoma. Fire at this point is just about 3% contained.
In Seattle, police believe the homeless are being targeted. There have been 3 separate and similar incidents in the past week of cars running over homeless people on the sidewalk. Now, one man had his legs run over last week. On Saturday, witnesses reported 4 masked people inside a car that hit multiple people and tents. Detectives are investigating whether there is a connection.
Boeing has 90 days to come up with plans to fix what the FAA calls systemic quality control issues. Federal regulators setting the new deadline after a door plug flew off mid-flight from a relatively new 737 MAX 9 jet.
6:12, here's your 10-second takeaway. Windy, showers today. It's going to be cooling from now through the afternoon, so a warm jacket now will pay off because we're going to be in the mid-30s by this afternoon.
The city of Spokane is working to make the Monroe Street Bridge cleaner and safer.
The bridge is one of Spokane's historic landmarks, but it's also a popular spot for graffiti and illegal drug activities. The city says painting over the bridge with an anti-graffiti coating would make it much easier to clean up those eyesores. And once the weather gets warmer and drier, contractors will start that process. The city also wants to coat the area around a Place of Truth's plaza, installing lighting and security cameras. Those are 2 of the ideas that are on the table to reduce crime on the bridge. There's no specific timeline on when the painting will start, but the city says it could be as early as April. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:13.
Have you done your taxes yet? Do you need some help? Allison Martinez is up next, sharing tips to help you survive tax season in this morning's Money Makeover Report.
You could win tickets to the Best of Broadway musical, My Fair Lady. Compliments of 4 News Now. Watch Good Morning Northwest for the word of the day all next week, then enter to win at KXLY.com. A pair of tickets will be given away each day. Enter for your chance to win.
In 2020, we did something so drastic, we had to wait 4 years to try it again. It's the Leap Year sale at Furniture Row and everything is on sale. Shop today and find amazing deals on sofas and sectionals, deep discounts on dining sets, tables, and chairs, incredible bargains on king, queen, and kids' bedroom sets, and supercharge your sleep life with a new mattress. Plus, score no interest financing until 2029. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. But hurry, the Leap Year sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
Sorry, body, for knowing about actives, but giving 100% of them to my face. But fear no more, body. Get active serums with hyaluronic acid that quench, vitamin C that brightens, and pro-ceramides that even everywhere. New Dove Serum Body Washes. Get Dove or get FOMO.
Shake up your shower with a flavor for every feeling. This Dove freshens you up. This Dove winds you down. This Dove leaves you glowing. And this Dove keeps you going. So whatever care you care about, there's a Dove for everybody.
Feeling Claritin Clear is like...
Is she?
Playing with the confidence of a pro and getting all up in that grass as if she doesn't have allergies. Yeah.
Nice.
Those responsible for making our local roads and highways safe for winter travel would like to remind you that snow removal is an important, critical, and precise task. Please give the right-of-way to removal equipment so we can all get where we need to go quickly and safely.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the Light Ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no-dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes, the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Another great project in the books. The 4 News Now Extreme team, along with Horizon Credit Union and the volunteers, have transformed Women Helping Women's Fund's new office spaces. We couldn't thank them enough. So many volunteers, again, a lot of them, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Sign up for the 4 News Now playbook at KXLY.com. Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's now 6:16. Tax season is here. Have you avoided working on yours? Will you be sprinting to get your taxes filed by April 15th?
Well, it's Money Makeover Week, and we're gathering some tips from local experts to help you manage your finances. Today, we're sharing resources that can help relieve some of that tax season stress. And 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live with United Way Spokane to share some more. Good morning, Allison.
Natalie, Robin, good morning. Like you said, the dreaded tax season is officially upon us, but luckily there are a few community resources that can help you out in a big way. Now, Spokane United Way is partnering with a few organizations to make this happen. I'm with Stephen Cutter this morning. Thanks so much for being with us. Your first resource is available through your website for those who are filing simple returns. Is that right?
That is correct, yeah. You can go to our website, which is unitedwayspokane.org. And on our website, there's a link to myfreetaxes.com, that is one area that you can go on and file your taxes for free online.
Yeah, amazing. And another resource that you guys have is for people who really want that hands-on interactive help in person.
Yeah, so in the past, we've housed that on site here at United Way of Spokane County. This year, we are not doing a site here, but we are promoting the other organizations and libraries around town that are doing that. So if somebody does come here, we have a pamphlet that we can give that lists all the locations, a phone number to call. Washington Trust Bank has graciously donated their staff's time to running the call center and scheduling those appointments.
Amazing. And there's a handful of different locations, and they're all throughout the area, so you're sure to find one near you. Now, we have a breakdown of all the information that you need to bring, all the documents you need to bring if you attend one of those appointments. But for more information on how you can get this help, you can head to our website, kxly.com. Back to you guys in studio.
Yes, tax is stressful. Man.
It sure can be. Yeah, but they're making it easier for you.
Absolutely.
All right, at 6:18, here is a live look. Sun is wanting to pop up here pretty soon.
What is going on at that arena? What is happening today?
Oh, well, it's kind of a big deal happening there.
Kind of a big deal. State B.
Day 2.
I'm telling you, man, everyone's coming into town. Windy. We're going to get light rain showers coming out of this. But that's going to be, the winds are going to be the biggest issue. All right, warm start. There's no doubt. Oh, it'll be hotter on the courts. We'll have temperatures that will continue to cool throughout the afternoon. We have temperatures into the low 50s. Hi, it's still me. We have temperatures into the low 50s for the Spokane Valley, Liberty Lake, Into Spokane International, 46 for the official temperature. I'll just look at you now.
I'm
back here. We are going to see a continuation of a cool down as our day continues to progress. So just be aware of that. We're starting off warm and windy. It's going to be cool and windy as we get later on in the day. So our highs into the mid-40s. We're there now. We'll be cooling into the upper 20s overnight. By the time you're driving home, by the time the kids are getting out of school, it'll be into the mid-30s. So, yeah, just be aware. Now, we have those gusty winds we've been talking about into the West Plains for the most part. Coeur d'Alene, I mean, you're sitting at 9 miles an hour. We have gusts to 31 in Spokane. That's, again, out at Geiger. And then in the Spokane Valley at right in the heart of it, we've got wind gusts in excess of 25 miles an hour. So just be aware. We look at the radar, and much of the energy that we see is from Moses Lake all the way to Colville. To the north, we picked up some light showers even coming in today. It was just a light mist. We're going to see that continuation today. Nothing real organized, nothing real heavy. We had some heavier snows yesterday into areas north of Hayden, up into Newport. Well, we're still seeing that potential for snow coming through the region by 5 o'clock tonight. Again, scattered rain showers, but likely to see snow on I-90 crossing over to Montana. Also, you see the waves of energy coming in. Snoqualmie Pass has a winter storm warning. They do have rain snow mixed right now. Stevens Pass is inundated with snow, but on top of Lookout Pass, the snow level is so high it's wet roads. We'll continue to see a bit of a drying trend in many areas Saturday, but backing up into the mountains, we'll see a chance of some light snow showers, no real accumulation. Into the central part of the state, it should be rain showers. So you can see it's just hit and miss showers coming through and across all the way through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. The snow that we're going to be seeing, minimal for Spokane. We're going to see a little bit more into Coeur d'Alene, but it's the higher elevations. We're going to really see that kick, and we're going to have, again, up to 6 inches up to Lookout Pass. Sandpoint, a couple of inches there. Highs today are going to be into the mid-40s. We look at the planning forecast, 41 for Friday, 39 Saturday. There's the light snow we're expecting with a break on Sunday and then scattered showers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the while temperatures hovering into the upper 30s. So that's going to be the most consistent part of it. Is hit and miss showers next week.
Okay, well, quite a streak.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
It is now just about 6:22.
With the conference sweep on the line for the Gonzaga women's basketball team last night, there was still one last opponent in their way in Portland. Did the Bulldogs have it in them to achieve perfection at home on senior night? We can find out next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Tires do more than keep your vehicle moving forward.
At Perfection Tire, we maximize your safety, fuel efficiency, and driving comfort with the right tires for you.
Quality Cooper tires, knowledgeable people. Nobody beats perfection.
I'm worried about the draft. We got some bad zone control, and I'm concerned we're not bringing the heat. Look at this, crossover's off. We've got a weak dribble. We need a solid block, just not enough pressure. What do you think?
I think I'm doing just fine.
What?
Bill's Heating and AC is offering financing as low as 0% for 5 years. Call today.
For all your heating and cooling needs, leave it to the real professionals at Bill's.
At first, I use Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And with all the varieties, organic, reduced sodium, and now the culinary collection, it's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
He was a university high school freshman who needed extra attention, but the person hired to help him violated him instead. Where is that paraeducator now? How much did the school have to pay? And why wasn't this case enough to stop it from happening again? Watch tonight, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Andy Cohen and the Housewives of Potomac.
Do you watch the episodes? You have to watch it. You don't know what somebody said in their confessional.
By the way, 2 of the most savage shade assassins right here.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
It's Coeur d'Alene Casino's Core Stars Entertainment Series. 38 specials, timeless blast of Southern rock hits. Live Thursday, April 18th.
Damn straight.
Don't miss Scotty McCreery, one of country music's biggest stars, live Thursday, May 2nd. It's No Holds Barred Entertainment at King of the Cage, featuring upcoming MMA stars on Thursday, June 13th. Visit CDAcasino.com to buy your tickets now and check out the full Core Stars lineup.
Winning is just the beginning.
How does free college or training sound? It's possible. Washington College Grant gives eligible people money for certificate programs, job training, apprenticeships, or college. Learn more at wagrant.org. That's wagrant.org.
Perfection Tire uses the latest innovative automotive equipment and technology.
Plus, get the specialized touch of our certified techs who provide knowledgeable, caring service.
Cutting edge tech, down to earth people. Nobody beats perfection.
Gonzaga Women's Hoops completes a sweep of the WCC for the first time in 13 years by taking down Portland 90-40 here on senior night. And the Bulldogs did what they've done all season long. They got the lead and never looked back. Gonzaga started the game on a 15-0 run. 4 of the 5 seniors who were honored before the game scored in double figures, led by Brenna Maxwell, who had 19 points. Gonzaga now takes its perfect conference record into the WCC tournament.
I think everything connected tonight. I know DB did really well for her first start, so just proud of her and proud of all the seniors that showed out for senior day. So I'm just speechless.
Gonzaga has locked up the #1 seed in the WCC tournament, which means they get a bye all the way to the semifinals. The WCC tournament begins March 7th in Las Vegas. Gonzaga doesn't have to play until Monday, March 11th.
It is now 6:25.
President Biden and former President Trump are headed to the southern border today. Sydney Charles is breaking down what each plans to do to address the growing migrant crisis. Next.
And 10 more police officers coming to Spokane Valley, when you can expect to see them out on the streets and why the community says it needs them. And as we send you off to a commercial break, here's what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, can a store ban you for making too many returns?
I did not know there was like a limit to how many returns somebody could make.
New York resident Nadine Hansen says Sephora warned her they would no longer accept returns or exchanges from her based on her prior activity.
I examined my shopping habits after that and then sort of adjusted them and changed them.
And she's not alone. Shoppers taking to TikTok about some return frustration by retailers.
Oftentimes, the cost to process the return and get it in a retail-ready position is a really expensive one for retailers and can often outweigh the resale value of that item.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you how to navigate this retail crackdown on returns. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rebecca Jarvis, ABC News, New York.
COPD isn't pretty. I'm out of breath and often out of the picture. But this is my story. And with Once Daily Trelegy, it can still be beautiful. Because with 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trelegy keeps my airways open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Trelegy also improves lung function, so I can breathe more freely all day and night.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
What a wonderful world. Ask your doctor about Once Daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. 4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the limited time triple pet pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Giant, classic, and mini cup pepperoni? Now that is an expression.
Order the triple pep today.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you.
When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
It only happens once every 4 years. So this week, Walker's Furniture is celebrating Leap Year with the biggest discounts of the year, where you can get unbeatable savings. Every bedroom set, dining room set, and comfortable sofas or sectionals, where you can take advantage of no-interest financing until next Leap Year with no money down. But you better hurry to save this big.
Because savings like these only happen every 4 years at Walker's.
Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella. Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the limited time triple pet pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Giant, classic, and mini cup pepperoni? Now that is an expression.
Order the triple pep today.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, February 29th. Yeah, it's Leap Day. Let's check in with Mark on our first alert forecasting. Anything weird happening over there?
Anything weird happening on Leap Day? Yes, there is plenty. First of all, we've got the winds in excess of 30 miles an hour with gusts sustained to 17 miles an hour. It's blustery. Light rain showers still into the West Plains, but not downtown. But you can see the darker clouds. Those are going to come over the top of us. That's going to bring about more scattered shower activity today. So the gusty winds continue. The showers hit and miss all day. Mixed showers for Friday. Could be rain or snow depending on timing and elevation. Saturday looks to be light snow, no real accumulation, okay? Just enough available and cooler temperatures. These are your current conditions, not your highs, but basically they are your highs. We're into the low 50s into the valley. Deer Park 46, Cheney 46 degrees, officially 46. Will cool for the afternoon. Here is the Doppler radar. For right now, we have, again, there's rain showers really heading to the north. It's going to swing down into Davenport in a while. We still have, again, some snow into the higher elevations of Idaho, but we're sort of in the middle of all this with some light rain showers. So that's going to cross over the top of us. We will see those hit and miss showers throughout the day. Temperatures continuing to cool to the low 40s by midday, then into at 2 o'clock 39. Then as you head home from work and school, temperatures will be in the mid 30s and still windy. So you're going to have temperatures that feels like it's into the 20s. So please dress warmly now. It will pay off later.
And at the Breaking Now desk this morning, new details on the migrant crisis at the southern border. The president and former President Donald Trump are visiting Texas today, both with very different ideas on how to address this growing problem. Biden is expected to meet with Border Patrol agents and local leaders in Texas. He'll defend a bipartisan border security deal killed by House Republicans this month. The bill called for hiring more officers and immigration judges, and it would have also expedited work permits for migrants.
It took 4 months of us, the White House, working with Republicans and Democrats in the Senate to get that done. And obviously, Republicans have rejected that because of politics.
Trump says the bipartisan deal wasn't strong enough to secure the border. He's promising, if elected, to begin mass deportations of migrants. This comes as communities across the country struggle to house the historic influx of migrants. Just yesterday, the mayor of Denver saying he needs to close 4 shelters and also scale back services due to budget concerns. New York's mayor now calling for changes to the city's sanctuary city policy. And the president is considering executive action to address the migrant crisis, including tougher asylum laws. But the White House says no such announcement will come today. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
10 officers can make a big difference.
The Spokane Valley City Council unanimously approved the addition of 10 new police officers and a civilian analyst earlier this week. The city says it needs new officers because the police department has remained the same size despite the population growing. In the last 5 years, calls for service have increased, especially for people in mental health crises. So the city council has paved the way for 10 brand new officers, plus an internal affairs lieutenant and a civilian analyst, bringing the amount of uniformed officers from 91 to 101.
It is a big increase. I mean, ultimately, the report that was done, the study that showed 29 officers. And so this is just first steps. But 10 officers can make a big difference if you divide them out through patrols and through shifts.
As for when you will see the new officers on the streets, it can take anywhere from 4 months to a year for a new officer to join, depending on experience. Employees of the strip mall at the corner of 29th and Regal on Spokane South Hill say their cars were towed without warning.
Now, since then, it's gotten a lot of a lot of attention on social media. They were parked in the vacant lot next to the strip mall. And according to the Spokane County Assessor's Office, Douglas Properties owns that lot. The employees say 4 tow trucks swarmed the lot at around 3 o'clock on Tuesday. They say they've parked there for years without any issues. And while the Evergreen State tow signs were in the lot, they say it's not clear where the lot ends and the other begins. A widowed mother of 3 kids said that she had to pay more than $600 to have her car released from the towing company, a price her family could not afford.
And that vehicle is literally my livelihood. Without that, I have nothing. I have nothing, and I felt like yesterday we were put in a position to stay and do our job and risk losing that if we walked out, or taking care of our livelihood. And nobody should ever be put in that position just by going to work.
We reached out to Douglas Properties and Evergreen State Towing, but haven't heard back from either of them. We should note that it's not illegal for private property owners to pay a towing company to remove vehicles that are considered trespassing.
The Supreme Court has agreed to hear former President Trump's claim of absolute immunity from prosecution for his actions in office. This is tied to the election interference case brought by special counsel Jack Smith. It means Smith's case against Trump will likely be delayed. After the Supreme Court's announcement, Trump writing on social media without immunity, quote, "A president will not be able to properly function or make decisions." Now the Supreme Court will decide whether a president can be criminally prosecuted for their actions in office.
I think there are very few legal scholars who think that a majority of the court would agree that any president would have this sort of broad immunity over any conduct in office.
A decision from the High Court may not come until June, meaning it could be fall before the trial could begin, right around the time of November's election.
Bitcoin is on course for its biggest monthly gain in more than 3 years today. The world's largest cryptocurrency changed hands at nearly $64,000 overnight. Its monthly gain is more than 44% since the largest of December of 2020. Well, Chick-fil-A has recalled its Polynesian sauce due to some allergy concerns. The fast food restaurant says the cups may contain wheat and soy allergens. Chick-fil-A advises customers who were handed out the dipping containers from February 14th through February 27th to throw them out.
And they say age is just a number. That's true for Mary Lee Forsyth of Sand Springs, Oklahoma. She turns 100 today, except she's actually turning 25 technically. Forsyth is a leap year baby born on February 29th of 1924. She considers herself blessed because on non-leap years, she just celebrated her birthday whenever and however many times she wanted. The centenarians of Oklahoma recognized Forsyth with a proclamation last week. For her 25th birthday, she's planning a big blowout at her church.
Happy birthday to all the leap year babies out there.
Yeah, you're very special.
Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:37.
You're very special too, Mark.
Oh, stop.
Yes.
Stop. I'm just a Capricorn. All right, gusty winds. That's what we've been seeing all night, all day. Wind advisory till 10 a.m. But that doesn't mean the winds are going to stop. It's going to be a breezy day today. We're going to have a full check of your forecast coming up.
We hear a lot about forever chemicals in water supplies locally, but what about our food packaging? What the FDA says it no longer allowed for the sake of your health.
Plus, a very special honor for a local elementary school guidance counselor. How her dedication to her students is being celebrated statewide. That's coming up right after this break.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
You could win tickets to the Best of Broadway musical, My Fair Lady. Compliments of 4 News Now. Watch Good Morning Northwest for the word of the day all next week. Then enter to win at KXLY.com. A pair of tickets will be given away each day. Enter for your chance to win.
There are some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya provides tools that help you make the right investment and benefit choices so you can reach today's financial goals and look forward to a more confident future.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
Oh, what a good time we will have. You can make it happen, girl.
Try dietary supplements from Voltaren for healthy joints.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
Kylie and I know there's a lot of great choices for new and pre-owned cars in North Idaho.
And we want Parker Subaru to be your first choice.
Because Parker Subaru has won the coveted Subaru Love Promise Customer Commitment Award every year since we began in 2012.
Not only do we have a great selection of Subarus, we have an award-winning service center.
Because we are committed to keeping you satisfied long after the purchase.
Visit us online at parkersubaru.com or stop by and visit us at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Spring is in the air and creativity is blooming everywhere at Custer's 47th Annual Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Join us as 250 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcraft, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single-day admission, only $8. Tickets on sale now at custershows.com. Custer's Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
It's now 6:40. The CDC recommends people 65 and older get another COVID booster shot. While the current vaccine is considered highly effective, protection does wane over time. That protection fades even quicker in older people. Under the new recommendation, people in that age group could receive an additional dose of any updated COVID-19 vaccine at least 4 months after the previous dose of the newest vaccine.
The Food and Drug Administration says certain types of forever chemicals will no longer be used in U.S. food packaging. Materials like fast food wrappers, microwave popcorn bags, and pizza boxes were a major source of exposure to certain types of PFAS. The hormone-disturbing chemical has been linked to a variety of health effects, including certain cancers. In 2011, the chemical stopped being sold in the U.S. due to safety concerns. The FDA estimates it could take about 18 months until products containing the substances are phased out.
Here's your Thursday morning 10-second takeaway. Windy, showers throughout the day. It will be cooling all day long. So again, warm jacket, waterproof layer would be great. It'll be 30s by the afternoon.
I'm Mr. Heathen. Let's go.
A Stevens Elementary School guidance counselor was surprised with a very special honor.
Fondra McGee was named Washington State School Counselor of the Year. The students and staff at Stevens cheered on Mrs. McGee during a Zoom meeting where she learned of the honor. Mrs. McGee was moved to tears and voiced her gratitude for her family, her coworkers at Stevens, and of course, her awesome students.
She has such a profound heart for our kids and our school community, and every extra ounce of who she is as a human, she puts into this job, right? And that's felt, and that just resonates throughout the building.
And next week, Mrs. McGee will be honored in Seattle at Washington School Counselor Association's conference. Congratulations to her.
So awesome.
Yeah, it's a great honor.
For sure.
It's now 6:42.
You have exactly 46 days to get your taxes submitted by April 15th. And this morning, in our Money Makeover series, Allison Martinez is sharing some tax tips.
That's right. This morning, I'm breaking down some free resources that can help relieve some of your stress this tax season, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Now's the perfect time for your new adventure. So, catch the wind. AutoNation Honda is here to help get you out there. Lease a brand new 2024 Honda Accord for only $249 a month. Visit AutoNation Honda today.
In 10 years, Lisa Schneider will have an amazing second act, thanks to career reskilling courses from AARP to help make sure her income lives as long as she does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
It's time to leap into savings this February at both Cal Superstores in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, as Cal Cars is offering a super deal where you can bring your tax return in and Cal will help match it up to $2,000. Plus, when you come in and take a test drive, you'll qualify to win $250,000 on February 29th. It's the perfect chance to get a new set of wheels for less with a $2,000 tax match. This week at Cal.
We waited 4 years to roll out savings this big. It's the Leap Year sale at Denver Mattress, and that means everything is on sale. Shop today and find deep discounts on our best mattresses, like the queen-size Buena Vista Firm, now only $479.99. Score a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic, or check out the Summit Queen, easy on the wallet for only $332.49. Plus, score no interest financing until 2029. But hurry, the Leap Year sale at Denver Mattress ends Thursday.
RV show pricing continues now at R&R RV in Liberty Lake. Yes, every RV in stock at R&R RV Liberty Lake is show priced. You'll save thousands with rebates and show discounts on Cougar, Rockwood, Montana, Class B vans, and more. Everything show priced. Now at R&R RV in Liberty Lake. Shop online at rnrrv.com or visit R&R RV in Liberty Lake, Eastern Washington's largest RV dealer.
Frozen water pipes are a serious risk during cold winter weather. When water freezes in a pipe, it can be a disaster for your home and your wallet. If you're not properly prepared, don't wait until it's too late. At Mainstream, we know exactly what it takes to keep your family safe during the cold season. So call or visit us online today.
Now's the perfect time for your new adventure. So, catch the view. AutoNation Honda is here to help get you out there. Lease a new 2023 Honda Ridgeline Sport for only $299 a month. Visit AutoNation Honda today.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Well, it's time to get all of your forms gathered and organized because tax season is officially here.
It's a money makeover week, and we are gathering tips from local experts to help you manage your finances. And today, we're sharing resources that can help you get through tax season a little bit easier. Let's send it on over to Allison Martinez live with Spokane's United Way to share more.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. Now, United Way is helping you keep more of your hard-earned money this tax season. We're here at their downtown location. You can just walk right in here, and they're going to help you out to achieve financial stability, especially if you're in some of those more vulnerable groups. I'm joined by Stephen Cutter this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. Walk us through your ALICE population, which we've been chatting about specifically.
Yeah, so here at United Way of Spokane County, our main focus is the ALICE population. That stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, and Employed. So we're talking about individuals that are working but are still struggling to make ends meet and living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, and during tax season in particular, it's especially helpful to get that extra help with those resources that you guys are offering. How are you helping out?
Yeah, so you show that most families spend around $400 each year to file their taxes. So specifically ALICE families that are struggling, $400 goes a long way. So we are partnering with other organizations in the community to provide free tax programs so that these individuals can save $400 and have tax professionals look through everything and make sure that they're getting the most on their tax returns this season.
Amazing. And there's a few different locations. There's bound to be one in a neighborhood near you, and we have those all listed on our website, kxly.com. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Back to you guys in studio.
And ready or not, it's here for tax season for sure.
Sure is. Oh, what are we looking at here, Mark?
That's a live look at Mount Spokane's snow stake. And you can see about 10 inches of fresh snow in the last 24 hours.
24 hours, okay.
Now, 49 degrees north picks up 15 inches at the summit, but only 2 inches at the base. So that tells you how the snow level up high, great. Down below, not so good, but still, that's fresh snow in Mount Spokane. They want every inch of it, and they get a ton. So, very cool. However, we have very warm temperatures. They're going to be grooming that. Temperatures into the mid-40s out into the West Plains, but you have winds in excess of 30 miles an hour. So we're going to see in our day temperatures continuing to cool throughout the day. And by dinner time, we're going to be in the mid-30s. Lunchtime, yeah, you're going to be around 40 degrees. But we do have the opportunity or the chance of light rain and maybe some light snow skifts later on today. Overnight, showers breezy and 29 degrees. Those would be snow showers. The winds all morning long have been very sustained at about 17 to 18 miles an hour. We've had gusts in excess of 30 miles an hour. And we're seeing elsewhere not so much of the wind. Moses Lake to 11. Pullman at 13 miles an hour. Sandpoint not reporting a wind right now. It could very well be calm, but doubt it. We do have the rain that's been coming through this morning. It was light to start. It was just sort of sprinkles in Spokane, and now we're seeing that to the north of us. That should cross over middle of the day, and that will present more shower activity. As we take a look at this, by 5 o'clock, see a bit of a break, a few scattered showers, and then scattered showers coming into Friday, not as numerous as today. That will continue to push through. Colder air now coming in for Saturday, so anything we get here would be light snow into the central basin. You'll see rain showers. The amounts we're going to get, we're not expecting a ton. We're going to see a trace amount in Spokane. We'll see a little bit more into Coeur d'Alene. Today's temperatures into the mid-40s. We're there now. We'll cool tomorrow, warming to 41, and then be 39 degrees Saturday. We'll see light snow, and then we'll see a chance of light snow showers really Monday and Tuesday. Sunday looks to be mainly dry, about a 30% chance of showers.
We're going to be soggy by the end of all this.
Goodness.
All the moisture.
It's something. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
Thanks so much for waking up with us on this Thursday. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
You could win tickets to the Best of Broadway musical, My Fair Lady. Compliments of 4 News Now. Watch Good Morning Northwest for the word of the day all next week. Then enter to win at KXLY.com. A pair of tickets will be given away each day. Enter for your chance to win.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Start living your life to the fullest by living simply in a tiny home from Portable Cedar Cabins. Less is truly more with all the amenities and comforts of a traditional home with a much smaller footprint. Each home is custom built and ready for you to move in and start enjoying the little things in life, including financial freedom. Homes from Portable Cedar Cabins are about half the price of the competition and about a quarter of the cost of a traditional home. Contact Portable Cedar Cabins today. Your worry-free tiny home is waiting for you just north of Spirit Lake, Idaho on Highway 41.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the Culinary Collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
We decided to put in an in-ground pool.
I literally went on Angie and typed in pool.
Getting to talk to different contractors, see different bids.
We wanted something beautiful. We wanted something that our children would feel happy swimming in.
And we love it.
Get started today at Angie.com.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint.
This morning, Idaho is trying to figure out what it will do with a convicted killer after the attempt to execute Thomas Creech failed yesterday morning. Sydney Charles has those details.
Allison Martinez live sharing tips to help you survive tax season.
But first, it'll be very windy today. Let's get right over to Mark with his forecast.
Well, good morning, everybody. And our First Alert Weather, and that First Alert Weather app would really be a handy thing to have with all the changing weather patterns we have. These are our current conditions, and our daytime highs. So we're going to cool from here, but with low 50s into the valley, 46 into Spokane International, and we're going to see a continuation of scattered showers. We'll have more on this forecast coming up.
Thomas Creech was just minutes away from receiving lethal injection yesterday morning, but medical professionals failed to administer an IV 8 separate times. The Idaho Department of Corrections will now need to acquire more chemicals should they choose to pursue another execution, which could take time. Creech has been in prison since 1974 and was convicted for killing 5 people across 3 states. The state of Idaho calling off the lethal injection 45 minutes into the procedure. Creech's death warrant expired just a few minutes after the failed execution, and while there isn't an exact precedent on what to expect in this situation, the state says discussions will take place within the next few days. Idaho Governor Brad Little released a statement defending the medical staff, which you can read under this story on KXLY.com.
In the case of 4 murdered University of Idaho students, the trial of suspect Bryan Kohberger will not happen for at least another year. Prosecutors proposing a trial in early March of 2025, but defense attorney Ann Taylor arguing she likely still wouldn't have enough time, instead proposing a trial date in the summer of 2025. Also discussed was the scheduling for a hearing regarding Kohberger's motion for a change of venue. Judge John Judge recommending a date in early May for a hearing on that motion. Now, following that hearing, we will expect a trial date to finally be set.
The Chelan County Sheriff's Office is searching for this woman, 37-year-old Adriana Nunez Gutierrez. Deputies say she was last seen at her house in Chelan February 15th. No one's heard from her since the morning after. And anyone with tips is asked to call the Chelan County Sheriff's Office.
10 officers can make a big difference.
The Spokane Valley City Council unanimously approved an addition of 10 new police officers, an internal affairs lieutenant, and a civilian analyst earlier this week. The city says it needs new officers because the police department has remained the same size despite its population growing.
Employees of the strip mall at the corner of 29th and Regal on Spokane South Hill say their cars were towed without warning. And since then, the incident has received a lot of attention on social media. They were all parked in the vacant lot next to the strip mall. According to the Spokane County Assessor's Office, Douglas Properties owns that lot. The employees say 4 tow trucks swarmed the lot around 3 Tuesday afternoon. They say they have parked there for years without any issues. We reached out to Douglas Properties and Evergreen State Towing. We've not heard back from either yet.
This morning, we've been live at United Way Spokane. Now, this organization wants to help you hold on to more of your hard-earned money this tax season. They have a few resources they can help connect you to. One for filing online without any extra fees, and another to help you get in-person assistance. We have all those details on our website, KXLY.com.
The city of Spokane is working to make the Monroe Street Bridge cleaner and safer. The bridge is one of Spokane's historic landmarks, but it's also a popular spot for graffiti and illegal drug activities. The city says painting over the bridge with anti-graffiti coating would make it much easier to clean up those eyesores. Installing lighting and security cameras are 2 other ways that are on the table to reduce crime on the bridge. The city says the painting could start as early as April.
A Spokane Valley 18-year-old just received a $2 million settlement from the Central Valley School District. Isaiah was a 14-year-old freshman when University High School assigned him a paraeducator. Within weeks, that 33-year-old woman who was supposed to help him got him hooked on drugs and engaged in a sexual relationship with him. His paraeducator was arrested and charged. Isaiah dropped out of school. While the Central Valley School District recently settled with him, that settlement can't repair the harm caused. Isaiah told his story exclusively to us, and you can watch my full report tonight on 4 News Now at 6.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, the Supreme Court's decision to hear an appeal of Donald Trump's claim of absolute immunity, what it could mean for his court cases and the election. We'll have a final check with your windy weather. That's coming up next with Mark.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a bonus for me.
Frizz, dryness, breakage. New Dove 10-in-1 Serum Hair Mask with Peptide Complex fortifies hair bonds at a molecular level. Helps reverse 10 signs of damage in 1 minute. Keep living. We'll keep repairing.
What if you could go from this to this with just one step? TRESemmé Silk Serum. Time for the ultimate humidity test. Weightlessly smooth hair. Your turn. New TRESemmé Keratin Smooth Collection.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you. When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
Well, it is a blustery start to our Thursday, our leap day. We do have a little bit of sun. We got clouds, we got rain showers coming in. Oh, heck, just a little bit of everything today. We are going to cool throughout the day. Temperatures into the mid-30s as you're heading home from work and school. When we look at our planning forecast, we plan on wet weather with scattered showers, either rain or snow, all the way through the middle of next week. Then we should dry out. But getting there, yeah, temperatures in the upper 30s for the weekend. Saturday looks to be light snow, no real accumulations, a break on Sunday, and more showers next week.
Thanks so much for starting your Thursday morning with us.
Yeah, we've appreciated it. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates. GMA starts now.